Just concerning the agenda items, headers aren't numbered, but it's the one that has, my name is Margaret Thomas, staff member, born and raised in the city of Uniontown, pay taxes here a lot, moved here to so I grew up in this area, my mother and brother raised here, so I'm very, but consider ratifying the cost and rezone the women's annex for $550, and then above that, to create a website to disseminate information about the new Fayette County prison, and approving a $10 million loan to enhance that annex. Now, my three questions, sir. Mr. Ambrosini, you signed a check dated December 12, 2013 for $550, and yet that is on today's agenda dating to get approved. How could that happen? Was Commissioner Zimmerling and Mr. Ventatoski aware that that check was written and dated December 12, 2013? And Clerk Reback, did you know that, and did you let Commissioner Zimmerling know?
The answer to that question is, we went through the standard invoice procedure. It was signed by the two commissioners. It would have been ratified in December, except that I felt ill.
Right.
I wasn't able to attend the December meeting. So
you weren't one. That's right.
It's on this one.
Okay. Now my second question is, Commissioner Ambrosini, for you, directly to you. When did you physically come in possession of the Crabtree project number 2738? When did you have that in your hand? It was dated December 4th. The actual diagram of the women's annex design, it was dated December 4th, and then your December 12th check. When did you physically possess a copy of that, the architectural plans for the women's prison? Do you remember? Did you have that in December? It was dated December 4th, the actual blueprint, so to speak. Crabtree project number 2738.
Actually, I've not seen.
You haven't seen that yet?
I've not seen a copy of the details of the specifications for the female annex.
You haven't looked at them? Because I have a copy of them, and there are so many blatant errors in this that I really thought the commissioners or the clerk would have provided these to the commissioners, because this is his plan and he has the wrong address. Right off, he has existing 23 East Church Street building, proposed 23 East Church Street building. Maximum number of beds 54, total maximum occupancy 74. Everything is wrong in here, and yet you have it on here to get money to fund this.
I'm not sure what version you're looking at.
No, I'm looking at the version that K2 Engineering gave me 2 weeks ago that they have on file, and it is dated by Crabtree December 4th, and I'm sure there's been no modifications since this. And in this, it also has 2 incorrect addresses. All the square footage is incorrect. There's 3 different square footage in here. So I would have hoped that the 3 of you would have looked at this before you go ahead and try to borrow $10 million more to build this. And it's not, it doesn't even have the right address. 23 West Church Street is the central school building, also owned by Neubauer. So are you going to put the floating women's annex at 23 West Church Street and not Iowa Street? And then my third question is regarding that loan. There was a paid letter written by Karen Sharp in Friday's paper, a long-term employee of the employment office for 25 years, and they painted over the asbestos ceiling tiles in that building after 42 inches of water flooded in 1972 twice. Now, are those asbestos tiles still in there? Has anyone checked? Because they will have to be, you'll have to have asbestos abatement done, or whatever that term is, abatement. And, my other question was, are you aware of the errors in here?
Well, since I haven't seen it.
Why shouldn't you have seen it if you're going to get more money to put toward this? Nothing makes sense.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, Commissioner.
And then I'll make a comment on it. I first learned of the
zoning application that
Right.
was signed by the chairman, and a check that was issued, from the county for $155 by reading a legal notice in the newspaper that there would be a zoning hearing, and that the county became an applicant.
Did you ask for copies of these from anyone?
Hold on. So that's when I first learned of that, and so I started to go internally to determine how this transpired. To answer your question, if you have those documents.
Yes.
You said that there was a check and everything. Was there an application that was prepared and attached to that?
On this page, it is of the.
Because I was told that
Property
Commissioner
owner.
Ambrosini signed the application on behalf of the county.
Well,
I
here is
don't
the
know.
applicant's signature right here.
Whose signature is it?
May I step?
Yeah,
over?
sure, yeah,
Because
just
I don't
use
know signatures. This is, I don't know who signed that. It's dated December 12th.
That's Sal Ambrosini's signature.
And then this.
December 12th.
And then it says the 7 copies, and all of it should have been, if the hearing board last Thursday, 11, which never happened.
Okay, then it says in these documents here, it says attached to this application
Right.
is the
The
plot
drawing.
drawing.
Right.
It's everything.
Yes.
Everything was attached.
Yes,
Okay.
so this document has to be somewhere other than K2 Engineering, and if I.
Someone had to give K2 Engineering that document. Someone had to walk into the office
Right.
and hand the application, sign it, and take a check in, so we all know what occurred.
And if I can get this so easily, why couldn't anyone else have
Well,
gotten it?
when I read in the newspaper that there was going to be a hearing, I did specifically ask. Matter of fact, it was on January the 10th. I sent an email to Commissioner Ambrosini, Commissioner Zavikoski, Ken Berkeley, interim solicitor, John Cupp, county solicitor, Kathy Winkler, Nicole Young, and Amy Rebeck.
Right.
Specifically asking them to provide me with 8 documents, okay? Those documents were the Crabtree modifications and any documents relating to Iowa Street modifications. That was January 11th.
And today's the.
I'm sorry, it was January 10th.
Today's the what?
The 21st.
21st.
I have not received any response, let alone the document, from my fellow 2 commissioners, from the interim county solicitor that's been paid $72,000 in a year and a half that he's been here. Nothing from John Cupp, our county solicitor. Nothing from Kathy Winkler, Nicole Young, or Amy Rebeck. Not even a courtesy response that says I don't have it. And we all know that at least one person had the document because his signature is on it and it's sent in.
What is
So that
going on?
answers your
And
question.
you're all 3 located in the same building, and yet you don't know.
Maybe
And-
they'll put it on the newly designed
And yet,
website.
today's Herald Standard, I hope you've all seen it, show that I didn't get a copy to bring, but it has a picture, it's a sinking, I can't remember what the title was, but it refers to photos of the flooding in 2003. I have a photo of 2011 Iowa Street underwater that was taken from an amateur photographer. Clearly, it's a big photo that I have in my possession showing 32 Iowa Street was underwater, November of 2011. It is an active flood zone. The Uniontown paper today had it all highlighted. It's a flood zone. Why would you want to put women in a flooded building that has mold, asbestos, and has been flooded at least 8 times?
Because they don't care.
When Iowa Street started to have to, started to get a little bit of traction, because we haven't approved that site
Correct,
yet.
right,
But
right.
when we started to get a little traction, that's whenever I started to ask for the documents.
And you never got them.
Well, I've asked them, I finally put it in writing that you shouldn't have to, but also, not only, there's been numerous individuals who's either called or sent emails or letters to the 3 commissioners.
They're in charge as well.
There's a number of them informing us of some of the problems, okay? So that's where this is going now,
And why?
why that hasn't been rebuilt yet?
And there's a mystery truck parked outside, at least it was 2 days ago, parked outside Iowa Street. Is they're ready to unload what's in there or to get to work on it. And it's parked between 2 signs, they no parking, 2-hour limit. And
We can't do anything.
yeah,
about that.
I understand, but it's like, something needs to stop. And that's just my agenda stuff. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam.